purpose, and he said it is too. Go, 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 go and share my story. I said, Lord, I will, because you died for a debt I couldn't pay. Oh, why would I give my life for a king? Oh, because he lost his for me.
Hey, welcome to this week's sermon preview. I'm Pastor Lance here with Pastor Nick. We're over here at Vanilla Bean eating some ice cream. You know,
it's fantastic.
Vanilla Bean, always a great place to eat.
Yes.
Shout out, sponsorship maybe, possibly in the future. Who knows?
Yeah, not a sponsor yet.
But yeah, Nick, what flavor of ice cream did you get?
I got the flavor of the week, which is banana bread, and it was definitely worth trying. It was really good.
That's debatable.
Yeah.
Debatable.
Your opinion? I thought it was very good. What did you get?
I got black cherry because fruit and ice cream always go together.
So does banana bread and ice cream, apparently, because it's good.
Doubtful.
Yes. So, and the reason we're here at Vanilla Bean is because we want to provide opportunities for you to see, like, what does this look like for me to have a relationship with a one? And we think going to an ice cream shop is something that you could easily do.
Absolutely.
It's very low pressure. It's an opportunity for you to share a sweet treat with a friend and share about life.
Yeah.
What's going on in life, just to deepen that relationship, to be really intentional. And so maybe an ice cream shop is a place where that happens for you. Maybe not. Maybe it's something different. But it's an option. So this week, Lance, we're continuing on in our My One series, where we're looking at this idea of what does it mean for us to have one person in our life, or maybe a couple people in our lives, that we are very intentional in deepening our relationship with them so that God can use us deeper and further in showing them who Jesus is, right? So this is the idea of a one. And so this week we're continuing on in that same thought, and looking at a passage in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verses 16 through 20. And this passage talks about this idea of reconciliation, how God has, through Jesus, has reconciled us to himself. And then because of that, we have been given, we as the followers of Jesus have been given this ministry of reconciliation. So, Lance, this word reconciliation, this is a big word that we use in church that maybe we don't know exactly what it means. So what does the word reconciliation mean?
Yeah, so it's kind of the word restore is what comes to mind. So you have this fractured relationship, this broken relationship, and so you're coming to restore it. You're coming to make it one that's kind of complete again and just bringing peace to the relationship.
Like you said, a fractured relationship brought back to a state of peace, right? That's what God does with us, right? With followers of Jesus. At one point, we were not friends with God. We were not in relationship with him. And then because of Jesus, we have the opportunity to have that relationship restored. And now we are in a place of peace in our relationship with God. So that's what reconciliation is. So because we have experienced that ourselves through Jesus, now God says, okay, it's your turn to be a part of this. It's your turn to help this happen, this ministry of reconciliation. Now, one thing that's important for us to recognize within that is we're not the ones that do the reconciling then, right? If we're looking at our ones and we say, hey, my ministry of reconciliation with you, it's not our job to reconcile them to God. God does the reconciling. He's the hero of the story every time. But what God is doing is he's using us to bring this person to a place where they understand their need for reconciliation, where they say, I get it. I understand that through Jesus, I need to be reconciled back to God. Right? And so our ministry of reconciliation is not to do the reconciling, but it's actually to bring those people into a place where they understand this is what I need to do. God is calling me to himself, and he wants to restore that relationship through Jesus. So it's a really wonderful concept in this idea of having a one, because what better way to talk about it or think about that one person that we have this relationship with, to bring them back into a restored relationship with God. And so as you prepare for this Sunday, as you prepare for this passage, think about this idea of how has God used me in this ministry of reconciliation? How has he used me as an instrument or an agent in this task? Maybe it's with your one, maybe it's not, maybe it's with somebody else, or it's been in the past, or maybe it's current. But how has God used you, or maybe in what ways does he want to use you as a person in this ministry of reconciliation? So I think it's going to be a great Sunday. You're going to have an opportunity to respond to this and this challenge of who is your one. And so continue to be thinking about that question. Who is that one person in your life that God is placing, crossing your path for you to deepen a relationship so that he can use you to bring them closer to Jesus? So it's going to be great. See you then.
purpose, and he said it is too. Go, 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 go and share my story. I said, Lord, I will, because you died for a debt I couldn't pay. Oh, why would I give my life for a king? Oh, because he lost his for